Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB. Striding in, Francisco Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 37 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy...
Riding in once again, Francisco Cabrera. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Quintero moves over, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Into the box, Francisco Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here.
Francisco Cabrera will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the first pitch to him. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there. Digging in now, Francisco Cabrera. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to... Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a
swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major.
So stepping in, Francisco Cabrera. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Cody is there, and quickly there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Francisco Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Go, 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 go!
Pompey rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between. At the plate, Francisco Cabrera. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Iowa Cubs used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend. Ramon Marquez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's last three starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all three. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Pulled softly out toward right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft...
Now at the plate, Francisco Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunt.
Standing in, Francisco Cabrera. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Stepping into the box, Francisco Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perez waits on it, one away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Now in the box, Francisco Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
To me, that was just way...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Francisco Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Cabrera. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Popped him up. Cody over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. Iowa leads it 5-1.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
Tonight's game comes to an end 5-1.
Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, Jesse Hahn, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, now.
The shortstop, Francisco Cabrera.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Williams looks up, and this one is gone. A home run.
Matty, I can't even believe what's going through his mind right now. First knock in his show's a home run. I can only...
ready to take his hacks again. Francisco Cabrera, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Liner toward right center. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Francisco Cabrera.
Francisco Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. And the inning is over. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up. Stepping in, Francisco Cabrera, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Philadelphia Phillies used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Aaron Nola earns his 8th victory of the season. Luis Garcia earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of. From Miami, Florida, today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled atmosphere under the roof of Marlins Park. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set. John Gant, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, take a look at the numbers. ERA just a little bit under 4.0 on the season for this guy last year. He's a better pitcher than.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday.
Leading off the inning, Francisco Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. One down. Ready now for the Marlins, Francisco Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now. Into the box now, Francisco Cabrera.
Francisco Cabrera.
From the stretch. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far in his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead. First opened back in 2012. Up next from Miami, Francisco Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line to the right side. Williams is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Back at Marlins Park for the third inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cabrera.
Francisco Cabrera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. And Ramos will look up and make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. So striding in, Francisco Cabrera.
Francisco Cabrera.
He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Francisco Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cabrera.
From the stretch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. 0 for 4 on the day now. He might have to wait another day to notch that.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career. manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game. Now batting, Francisco Cabrera, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Cabrera.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here.
Ready for another chance, Francisco Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward right center. Irvin is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Francisco Cabrera.
Francisco Cabrera.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He hit the corner and tries for third.
Here, on the bag.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cabrera. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Fisher is right there as he takes it for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the goal.
So striding forward now, Francisco Cabrera.
Francisco Cabrera.
From the belt, the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Esparza sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. ripped down the first base line. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get...
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Francisco Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Make the turn, round it,
Line drive, base hit. One run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in, Francisco Cabrera. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, Francisco Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute fact. And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to...
Afternoon baseball. Sal Romano gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is...
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking...
Now to the plate, Francisco Cabrera. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Lucy has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Leading off the inning, Francisco Cabrera, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Line drive to center field. Lucy is there, and he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cabrera. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Cordero. And he makes the catch for the second out. (7-4) the final finish today. The Fish jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jarlin Garcia gets the win in relief. Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Up next for the Marlins.
In now, Francisco Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0. So digging in now, Francisco Cabrera comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball.
At the plate, Francisco Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on.
Now from Cobb County. Ready now, Francisco Cabrera. And they're runners at the corners now.
Francisco Cabrera.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Cabrera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it, and the inning is over. Standing in, Francisco Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Francisco Cabrera.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Duvall is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a big moment here, and standing in, Francisco Cabrera, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cabrera. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Miami get their 30th win on the road so far. Underneath the Southern. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself.
Digging in, Francisco Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo's got it, and there's one away. Digging in, Francisco Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shot weakly to the left. Camargo picks it up cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire. Into the box now, Francisco Cabrera.
Francisco Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Come on,
hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So they pick up a run. Stepping up now, Francisco Cabrera.
Francisco Cabrera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. Again, another foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row.
Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Mike Foltynewicz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. Throwing to second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cabrera. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Cabrera, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on. Digging in, Francisco Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good nights.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't.